Hi folks, today I bring to you a small project with the IC SN75518. Okay, this chip is the same pinout of the A6818. Only have two small difference. This is a IC with the format DIP and have 40 pins. The pins more important because of these 40 pins, 32 is the output. Okay, is the pin number 1 where you have the VCC 2, in this case the VDV of the load. In this case I'm using 32 volts. Okay, this pin number 1 receive the voltage between 0 volts and 70 volts. Okay, the pin number 2 is the serial output, because it's possible do it the cascade of the many chips. Okay, you can connect the first chip to the second and so on. And the pin number 19 you have the strobe. The pin number 20 you have GND. The pin number 21 you have the clock, and the pin number 22 is the latch enable, and the end the data in is the pin number 39. Okay, the VCC is connected to the pin number 40. To connect the Arduino, I only need 4 pins to control. Okay, in this case I will use the pin number 7, which is the VFD in, is data. Okay, the pin number 8 is the VFD clock. The pin number 9 is the VSD strobe, and the pin number 10 is the VFD latch enable. Okay, in the code you will see these 4 pins related to the control direct of the Arduino to the VFD. Also I use more 3 pins, the pin number 3, 4 and 5, and these 3 pins is connected to the resistor, to the VCC, and will have the functions to reset the seconds, adjust the minutes, and adjust the hours. Okay, by this reason you see a lot of the wires here, but try look to the solution by parts. Okay, the important part is the control. You have 4 pins. The adjust of the hour, minutes and seconds, you have 3 pins, and of course you have the pin to the plus, to the minus, and you have also the pin to the power source. In this case I'm using 32 volts. Okay, this board where I have implemented the VFD and the IC is a board from the register, and the pinout to the VFD is connected direct to the SN75518, and is not followed. Okay, you don't have the A, B, C, D and so on, or grid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not continuous. Okay, skip from one side to another, and by this reason I need to construct a table where I put the 4 bytes. Okay, and you have here 1 byte, 2, 3 and 4. The first byte is here, have the letter F in the first bit, G, E, H, grid 2, grid 3, grid 4 and grid 5. The second byte have grid 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, letter D, C, B, A, E, and grid 1, okay? This is a sequence of the connections between the VFD and the IC. In the code, you have the 32 bytes, a length of the bits with 32, and correspond to the first byte, second byte, third byte, and this byte here is always there, but is necessary to be present because the registers is activated 32 by 32 bits, okay? By this reason you need to send a burst of 32 bits to the IC, and after you need to activate the validation of these signals, okay? This is done with the latch enable, and the strobe is always with the signal present, okay? I will try show it to you the connections between the IC and the display. How you can see here, I try zoom it. Here is the pin number 1, this side is pin number 40, 20, 21, and how you can see the connections from my display is done direct to the pins of IC, and follows the sequence of the display. Don't have the adjust because the display is not sequential with the grids and the segments. By this reason, is necessary to convert the pinout to the sequence of the display, okay? I like alerts to the is a good idea. Don't connect the 32 volts direct to the IC. You can use a resistor of the 4 kilo ohms or 6 kilo ohms, depend 2 kilo ohms, depend of the stability of your power source, okay? Here you have the 3 switch, which is the responsible from the accept the update of the hours and the seconds. If I press one button here, for example this, you see the increment of the hours, okay? 7, 8, 9. Of course, when I press the switch, the display is blinking because the code is not protected, but I try to do it the code sample without protections, and to be more easy to understand, okay? This update the hours, sorry, this is seconds, this is hours, 23, 0, 2, 3, 4, this is minutes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. It is, third button is the reset of the seconds to be possible adjust to another clock, okay? And the circuit is very simple. You can see here 3 resistors in the bar connected to the VCC to keep the 3 pins, the pin 3, 4 and 5 with a pull-up resistor, okay? And when you press the switch, you force this pin go to the GND, okay? The count or the increment of the hours, minutes and seconds is done when you press the button and force the pin 3, 4 and 5 to the GND values, okay? I will let the code in the link of the video, and Okay, this is working and the idea is very simple. Okay, good job.